Yo, it's your boy Marita, boy. I'm back up in this thing, man. Listen. Woo, hot off the presses, man. Big Jook, yo Gotti brother, CMG, the muscle. They say he out of here, y'all. They say he out of here. I mean, this just came across my desk maybe 15 minutes ago. I was planning on going live. I was planning on talking about a couple other topics, but this just came across my desk. So we going to talk about it. Know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about it. Hit that like button on the way in. We're going to talk about it. Look, actually, I'm going to do 2 lives. That's what I'm going to do. Because I know that some of you guys might want to get on the panel and share your opinion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this live. I may keep this live maybe about an hour, and then I'm gonna come back and do another live on StreamYard, and I'm gonna pull y'all up on the platform on the panel. That way you guys can share y'all opinion on the situation after we do some digging. We're gonna do some digging together. Here tonight, we're gonna do some digging together. Because the internet is going crazy, man. The internet going crazy, you know what I'm saying? And as we all know, what they gonna think this is a result of. Young Dolph, let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about the elephant in the room, Young Dolph. Know what I'm saying? But first off, I'm gonna say this because I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm definitely a Dolph fan. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a Dolph fan. Rest in peace to Big Jook, man. Rest in peace to Big Jook. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a dog in this fight for me to and he's somebody's child, he's somebody's brother, he's somebody's daddy, somebody's cousin, uncle, those type of things. So I don't want to be insensitive when I talk about the death of a person. You get what I'm saying? Even though other people can do that, I don't want to be insensitive in this case. I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't know him. I don't know Dolph. I'm definitely a Dolph fan over CMG. I'm definitely a Dolph fan. For real. But I don't want to come across as somebody who's celebrating the death of another man, especially somebody I don't know nothing about, he never did nothing bad to me or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say this too. This real ironic, ain't it? We're going to talk about that part. This is very ironic, ain't it? And what I'm going to say that is, with the Young Dolph murder case, the information that been seeping out into the internet all been pointing to Big Jook. You know what I'm saying? We all assume or feel like CMG had something to do with the death of Dolph. The players, the people who've been arrested, it all tie back to CMG. Even to the point where Hernandez Govan, the alleged mastermind, was cool with Big Jook. When he first went into court, he had a CMG attorney. He had the same attorney that Yo Gotti had. So all the fingerprints on this Dolph murder point to CMG, right? Now, we don't know 100% whether they had something to do with this, but I'm saying, boy, it's looking like it. You feel what I'm saying? It's if you ask a regular person who murdered Dolph, most people would point the finger to CMG because of what the information that we have heard up until this point. You feel what I'm saying? And the ties, how everything tied together. Now, Hernandez Govan is out on bond. Part of the reason why he got out on bond is because the family of Dolph okayed it for them to let him out on bond, right? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? And listen, y'all don't got to agree with me on this one here, but when I saw that, my first inclination was, oh yeah, he finna tell something. What's up, Chase? He finna tell something. What's up, Nate? What's up, Matt 757? he finna tell something. The family okayed it, which means they know he finna tell something. Why would they okay the murderer, the alleged mastermind of their loved one, to be free on bond, at nothing else, at the very least, to be able to enjoy uh the fruits of being free, to eat your own food, to lay in your own bed, to watch TV, to have sex, to be around your family? Why would they okay that for that person who took someone who they love away from them? My first inclination was that he finna talk. We talking about Hernandez Govan here, right? Let me connect these dots here. We're gonna go down this rabbit hole real quick. Now, we know that Hernandez Govan was cool with Big Jook. We don't know for sure whether Big Jook and Yo got him having to do with this, but I'm saying that's what it looked like. It looked like a ducky quack, like a ducky walk, like a ducky got well feet. That motherfucker named Daffy. Bitch, it's a duck. Right? Hernandez Govan looked like he finna tell something. And I want to say this, Hernandez Govan already done snitched in a previous case before in his past. I saw the paperwork. It's paperwork out on him. Right? If he went down for this case, he would do probably the rest of his life in prison. Right? He got a bond. Hold on, let me tell you what he did too. He switched from having Yo Gotti them lawyer to his own attorney. Very high power attorney as well too. Let me tell you what that signified to me on the outside looking in. If he got Yo Gotti them attorney, anything that he say to the authorities, if Yo Gotti them is paying for that attorney, and what I mean by Yo Gotti, man, somebody that he may have control of. It might not be him personally. It may be somebody that's, he gave the money to get the lawyer for Hernandez Govan. But in any accord, the person that paid for the attorney can get the information from the attorney. You see what I'm saying? You know I say attorney-client privilege? Yeah, that's true. But if you in jail and I pay for your attorney, I can go to your attorney. Your attorney gonna tell me exactly what's going on because I paid for your attorney. You see what I'm saying? So if you finna snitch, if you finna turn state's evidence, if you finna tell these people anything, I'm gonna know about it. Hernandez Govan switched his attorney from Yo Gotti them attorney to his own personal attorney. In my opinion, that's so he could work a backdoor deal without Yo Gotti them knowing. See what I'm saying? And right after that, he got a bond on a murder to be the mastermind. You got people involved in this murder who ain't even the masterminds, and they ain't got no bond. You got straight drop brother who telling he telling it all. The jig is up. The jig is up. He telling what he know. You feel what I'm saying? He may not know everything, but he's telling his part and what he know. So we already got this ship is sinking, right? I'm finna show you. I'm finna connect these dots here. Big Jook, right? If I'm Yo Gotti, listen, let me tell you something, bro. Listen, let me tell y'all something. That's why when you playing in the streets, bro, it's a cold, cold world. I know a lot of y'all be looking at these movies and raps, listening to these rappers and shit, but the real is it's a cold, heartless world. And you see things happen to people, and you would think that they wouldn't happen, or they couldn't happen, or they wouldn't be happening, or people wouldn't get done a certain way by certain people. But it happens. It happens every day. Brothers kill brothers. Sisters kill sisters. Sister kill brother. Mother kill son. Son kill mother. Grandson kill grandmama. Granddaddy kill grandson. Grandson kill granddaddy. Boys, men kill their daddies. This happens every day. I seen it. I seen it. Now, the only thing connecting Yo Gotti to this that we know of is Big Jook. The only thing connecting Yo Gotti to this Dolph shit is Big Jook. You got Hernandez look like he telling something, or finna tell something. You got straight drop brother, he definitely telling something. You got the ties between Big Jook and Hernandez Govon. We got the pictures. We know they cool. Was Big Jook backdoored? It's alleged that he was attending a family funeral. Who would know? Who would know? Big Jook been knew that it's people that want him dead in Memphis. So I'm sure that he been moving accordingly. Who knew? Who knew where he was at? Who knew where to pull up on him at? Who knew how to pull up on him? I'm sure he got some protection. They say him and another guy was shot, but I'm sure he got protection. Ever since Dolph was murdered and CMG was fingered for the murder by the streets, I'm sure they've been moving a certain kind of way. We know that they shot up the car that he was in. I think it was something happened at the restaurant too, but I don't know if that was the same. I don't know if that incident was connected. But we know there's been attempts on Big Jook life. And what I'm saying is, if Big Jook is the guy that they say he is, he moving a certain kind of way, knowing that there's people that want him dead in the streets of Memphis. Which means that I'm not broadcasting where I'm gonna be. I might pull up somewhere let's say the family funeral. Me personally, I ain't pulling up nowhere. Me personally, if I'm Big Jook, I would have never even been in Memphis. Me personally, I'd have been somewhere on the island somewhere. Y'all got money? I'd have been on the island for years. I'd have been not the same, but I'd have been like Russell Simmons on goddamn in Borneo, goddamn Bora Bora, chilling. You got to catch a couple flights to come get me, nigga. Not only that, where you gonna get the guns from when you land? Matter of fact, I'd have been somewhere with guns illegal, nigga. Who? Nigga, I'd have been in motherfucking Thailand. Shout out to Eve, do it, Eve, do it. I would have been somewhere in Thailand. I would have been in a motherfucking country where guns illegal and crime and laws is strict. Bitch, if you're gonna get me, you better kill me with one of them motherfucking, goddamn it, you better kill me with a goddamn blow dart with some poison on the end of that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? That's where I would have been. Why are you still in Memphis, big ass nigga? Nigga, you the size of a goddamn NFL lineman. It's hard to miss you. You still hanging around in Memphis? Come on, man. Come on, man. Listen, I'm saying it right here, dog. Shout out to Neil. Shout out to Boy McClicks. I'm saying it right here. Big Jook might have been backdoored, y'all. Big Jook might have been backdoored because that heat was coming down the pipe. And it's you and me, bro. It's you and me. Am I my brother's keeper? Nino Brown and G Money. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Y'all better think. 2 + 2 = 5. Not 4. You need to be a step ahead. If you believe 2 + 2 = 4 in the streets, in the underworld, in the underbelly of the streets, you could die. Because it's always somebody that's thinking a couple steps ahead, trying to manipulate you, trying to set you up, trying to backdoor you. So you always got to think ahead. 2 + 2 = 5. That could save your life. That's what we mean by that. Big Jook. They say he was at a family funeral or was attending a family funeral or something like that. Excuse me, y'all. This one here got me a little hot. He could have been served up on a platter. Y'all better think. Y'all better think. You think Yo Gotti want to lose everything what he done built? Y'all know how this goes sometimes. Y'all watch the movies. We could be buddies. We could be brothers. We could be family. But if you get hot and you risking the whole empire falling, you gotta go. You gotta go. You got to go. And I know for the regular people, for the people who love their family, love their siblings, and all of that right there, this is hard to grasp. This is hard for you to wrap your head around. But trust me, listen to me, somebody that done been out there and done seen people do stuff to their loved ones for less. It happens. It happens every day. Right now, I'm going to say this here. Unless they can come up with some evidence that we haven't seen or don't know, Yo Gotti clear. Yo Gotti in the clear for the Dolph situation, for all this. It's similar to the King Von FBG shit, time back to Big Dog. And y'all know who Big Dog is. It's similar to that. King Von dead. Who is to say whether Dirt put a hit on Duck or not? Because the people that connect connect that ladder is dead. Same thing here. We know the Dolph and Yo Gotti beef started between Dolph and Yo Gotti. What did Dolph ever say or do to Jook? Nothing but call him your big sister. In front of the nigga some pounds when he was fucked up and Yo Gotti wasn't fucking with it. Dolph said that in a song. So Big Jook ain't never really had no hardcore beef with Dolph. It was Gotti. It was Gotti. So who is to connect the Dolph situation with Gotti? Jook gone. For all we know, Gotti probably never even talked to Hernandez Govon. That's how I would have played it. Bro, if you finna handle this, I'm only talking to my brother, Big Jook. I ain't talking to nobody under him, nobody else. Don't ask me about nothing. Don't even never bring that shit. If you bring that shit up, nigga, you out of the crew, nigga. Nigga, we ain't never talking about Dolph. What the nigga name? What them other niggas? Lil Migo and all the rest of them niggas. Y'all better not never ask me about Dolph, nigga. If I'm Gotti, nigga. I don't know what happened to him. Now, me and Big Jook, we having these conversations. I don't want to never talk to Hernandez Govon or nobody. Know what I'm saying? That way, they can't tell you a motherfucking thing. Hernandez Govon would have never been able to finger me because I would have never talked to him about this shit. You know who would have talked to him about it? Big Jook. Big Jook would have been the point man on this one. The only person that would have been able to come back and talk to me about any of this is Big Jook. Now Big Jook ass gone. Did he get backdoored? That's what I'm asking y'all. It looked like it. Fuck what y'all talking about. I ain't no motherfucking fool here. Y'all better think. Did Big Jook get backdoored? See, everybody gonna be caught up in the Big Jook, for Dolph. True, cool, yeah, all right. Negative energy, put that shit out, that shit come back to you. Shout out to the, however, to the universe. Shout out to the universe. The law of reciprocity, everything reciprocal. Okay, I get that part. But after that, how did this happen? Y'all seen that, didn't you? All right? How did that happen? How did that happen? You gotta go, Big Jook. If I'm Gotti, you got. All right. Bro, I'm living like a king. Big Dog out here. Got Angela Simmons You know what I'm talking about? Laid in the bed like a panther. Millions of dollars. I'm rubbing noses with Jay-Z. I'm in the Illuminati. I'm in. Let me tell y'all something. Gotti been wanting to be in that circle. I remember when they did that the Future song with Jay-Z. Key, I got the key, that shit there. What is it? Raise out, oh, raise out, oh, that song right there. Good, the keys, that shit right there. They had a picture with all of them. It was like Rick Ross, Joe Gotti, Jay-Z. It was like everybody who wanted to be what Jay-Z was or is in that picture with Jay-Z. And Yo Gotti posted it. And Yo Gotti was saying something like, damn, pretty much like, damn, I thought I had money till I got around niggas with money. Or something like that, basically saying like, you know what I mean? Like he need to get his shit together, like he need to elevate. You know, and Gotti was all right at that point too, but he wasn't like in that boss like them type echelon. You know what I'm talking about? He wasn't no goddamn Emory Jones or, you know what I mean? He wasn't up there with like Memphis Bleak and, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z and them. He was like in that lower rung, you know what I'm talking about? And he saw that. He saw that, right? From that day on, Gotti started moving more like Jay-Z, more like a boss. I noticed it. He did a couple songs and shit like that and a couple feature shit, but he faded back from the making music and turned more tight to the boss. You know what I'm talking about? More, he was already a boss, don't get it twisted, but he switched from like being a focus on making music to being like a boss. Business. You know what I'm talking about? Stealthy, moving like Jay. You know what I'm talking about? He been wanting to be in that circle, in that Illuminati circle. And in that Illuminati circle, you got to do what? What do my thumbnail say? Sacrifice. Sacrifices have to be made. God ain't going to jail now. Y'all can. Hey, look, the universe going to handle that. He ain't going to jail now. He protected. Know what I'm talking about? He protected. He protected. Shout out to Sil False Jr. Say, Jook got too comfortable, always got to be on your high alert. For real. He got, listen. I'm telling y'all, bro. How coincidental is this? Big Jook is the only thing tying Yo Gotti to the Dolph murder. You can tell Hernandez Govon don't know. He don't have no first-hand conversations or nothing talking about the Dolph situation with Yo Gotti. If Yo Gotti is like I would be, I would have never had no conversations with the hitmen or the help about any of that. I'm big dog, I'm boss. I got somebody running point for that. Somebody I trust. He gonna talk to y'all, and he gonna talk to me. Who is that? Big Jook. Where Big Jook ass now? Y'all reflexes too slow. Y'all reflexes too slow. Y'all better follow me now. I'm putting this shit together, y'all. Reflexes too slow. Telling you now, listen, people right now, they gonna be on that, oh, yeah, Big Jook that. Now, in about a day or two, probably tomorrow, they gonna be talking what I'm talking. I'm ahead of the game on that. He was backdoored, in my opinion. Now, he might have been served up to them pre-niggas. But somebody told his low. Somebody knew where he was gonna be. All right. It's bigger than Nino Brown. All right. These type of things don't happen by accident. No. Not a big dog like him. Somebody told where he was at. I'm telling you this shit now. Let's do a little digging around on this internet. Let's see if we can see some reports and see what some of these bloggers are saying. Okay, so they say, okay, let's check this nigga out. He been.
What's going on, y'all? This is true. I know y'all.
This is true results. He been kicking around this Dolph case for years, ever since Dolph was murdered. You know what I mean? So let's see what he say. And he from Memphis, so let's see what he say.
Want to know what's going on with Big Jook? Shit, 3 men in black ran up in Eric Boban's funeral, gunned him down, and that's fucked up. That's that. A couple of days ago, motherfucker took a shot at my family. You know what I'm saying? And street shit ain't nothing to play with.
Facts, Key Morado. Say perfect time to do it, Marita. Listen, you hear what he just hear this said? Shout out to Key Morado. That's my guy right there. Look, you see what he say? He say 3 men ran up into a guy's funeral that Big Jook was attending. And that's all she wrote.
And yeah, I'm just letting y'all know.
Say the guy's name was Eric Eric Boban.
Details gonna come.
That's the guy whose funeral Big Jook was attending, you guys. Hit that like button, y'all.
Just know, just picture the scene. 3 men, 3 dudes in black. Bust up in Eric Boban's funeral.
Eric Boban funeral.
Gunned him down. 3 days ago, my boy tried to gun my brother down.
Hey, Key Morado say Hernandez Govan might be swept up too. Facts. Let me be honest with you. I ain't trying to condone no violence or nothing like this, and I'm gonna say this. I just know I'm a thinker, y'all. I'm a thinker. You know what I'm saying? I don't move off emotions. You know what I'm saying? Not when we talking about some real deal gangster shit. When we talking about some shit where we risking our freedoms and we finna we finna do something. We finna go bust our move. I don't move off emotions. I'm stoic, nigga. I'm like Julius Caesar, nigga. I'm sending that bitch. I'm sending that bitch thinking, nigga. I'm a thinker. You know what I'm saying? And I think every move through, because one false move, even if you accomplish your goal, you could lose your freedom or your life. So you better think it through. Everything, down to the people who you're doing it with, down to the way you're gonna do it, everything, your alibi, all that shit, right? So I'm gonna just put myself in the mind of these individuals who's in this situation. And when I mean individuals, I mean like Gotti and them, who this heat was coming down the pipe on them. When you seeing the people that's been arrested for doing this shit are all snitching. Well, I ain't gonna say all, because Straight Drop ain't snitching, but enough of them snitching. Straight Drop brother snitching. And look like Govan goddamn sure finna tell something. You know what I'm saying? If it's me, Govan ass would have been swept up first. I would have got him before, I would have got him, shout out to Mr. 36, I would have got him before I possibly backdoored my brother. Me, I would have got it before then. Because that would have saved Big Jook. Maybe got it. I'm just throwing this out there, right? Because that's what's finna happen, y'all. On the internet, we finna see all kind of conspiracy theories and everything. So I'm just bringing them to y'all because I know this is what y'all thinking about. Once we seen this shit come across the airways, your mind went to racing. You went to thinking about what happened and how this could happen. So we gonna talk about it here. I'll talk about the shit that you thinking about in your head, right? So I would have got, me personally, if I was in that situation and I was Gotti with that type of money, that type of bag, and that looming over my head, Govan ass would have been out of there. He would have been out of there. To be real with you, all that would have been out of there. I'm going to be real with you. All the ass would have been out of there. Straight Drop, the brother, all of them. All of their ass, I would have been sending motherfucking Mexicans. I'd have had the Mexican cartel in that goddamn prison trying to do something. They ass wouldn't have been able to eat in chow. They wouldn't have been in population. Who? I would have had the motherfucking essays and everybody else. It would have been a millio on all their heads. You hear me? Straight up, because I need to cut all the we done seen this happen in movies. That shit how it really go. We got to clean house. I need everybody gone who could possibly tie this shit back to me. That's why y'all gotta be. When I mean y'all, I mean people who indulge in these type of activities. That's why you got to be cognizant of what you're doing and who you're doing it for. Because once you do the job, you could be the next motherfucker on the motherfucking menu. Because you a loose end. You are a loose end. Shout out 60,000, aka the chick 1K. Because you are a loose end. So if it's me and I'm got it, Hernandez Govan ass out of here. He would have been out of here, right? How we know Gotti ain't come to Big Jook and say, hey, look, you need to handle that. You need to handle that. Hey, bro, I love you. You need to handle that. That's all I'm going to say. Because I'm already thinking. The number one rule in the jungle is self-preservation. Don't get it fucked up. Why you think these niggas snitching? These niggas trying to save themselves. So you think a nigga let me tell you something. One thing about a nigga with money, a nigga with money gonna exhaust all his resources to make sure that he don't go to jail. We see niggas get killed for snitching on niggas for drug cases. They just posted a nigga on my Facebook. I knew the nigga. The nigga got killed because he snitched on a nigga. You know what I'm talking about? A big dog nigga. Nigga killed him. Nigga put a hit on him and his brother. His ass out of here. I seen somebody saying, what they say? Long live such and such. I ain't gonna say his name. Long live such and such. Yeah, that nigga was getting that work from that nigga. And that nigga got caught with that work, and that nigga was snitching on that nigga. Man, they caught that nigga, killed him and his brother. Brother ain't had nothing to do with it. They sprayed the whole car. So what you think somebody like Gotti could possibly be capable of if this type of shit was looming over his head? Big Jook your ass out of here. Okay. Okay then. All right, I'm gonna take another sip of my drink while y'all meditate on that one. Who knew he was gonna be at that motherfucking funeral? I'm sure he ain't running around telling people, hey, yeah, I'm gonna be there. In Memphis? Get the fuck out of here. And hold on. According to this guy, because I've been watching him for a little bit, he been stomping around this Young Dolph murder for a couple years ever since Dolph got killed. And he from Memphis. He said it was 3 masked men in all black. So that let me know that they had information that he was going to be there prior to them getting to. It had to be prior. Let me tell you why. Them motherfuckers ain't just mobilized just like that. No, it happens sometimes like that, but not a lot. Most of the time, this shit be motherfuckers telling, dropping the low, motherfuckers setting you up and backdooring you. Know what I'm talking about? For real. I'm just saying. Exactly. So he big, he ain't hard to miss. That's another thing. He definitely ain't hard to miss. But for them people, 3 of them, to know exactly where he was at, to be suited and booted in the monkey suits. If y'all know about the monkey suits. You know what I'm talking about? In the monkey suits, ready for business, standing on business. All right. It's finna be a war in the streets. Well, no, I'll take that back. It ain't finna be no motherfucking war. It ain't finna be no war. Gotti don't want no more motherfucking smoke. He don't want no smoke. You know why he don't want no smoke? Because anything after this could lead to him. He don't want no more smoke. That shit over with. Any of the people that be doing a little something like them gonna be cousins and people that's cool with him and when I mean him, I mean Jook that want to, take matters into their hands. But as far as Gotti, sending down orders for shit to happen, he ain't doing that. Feds doing none of that. He ain't doing none of that. Feds on him like a motherfucker. Gotti finna get on a goddamn plane somewhere. He's somewhere crying right now. Even if he has something to do with he crying. It was him a big Jew. Sometimes these are decisions that have to be made when you live in this type of lifestyle. Self-preservation. I'm telling you this shit. Listen to Marita, boy. I'm telling you shit. It's a cold world in them streets, y'all. Y'all getting glimpses of this shit for those who ain't been out there all-nighters or on the block in the cold, standing around the barrel. Know what I'm talking about? With a bunch of wolves and hyenas that you call your friends. But they'll get you too in the right circumstances. You could have been on drills with niggas. I know niggas that went on licks with niggas, got the money, got the drugs, and then backdoored the nigga before they even got back to the spot, nigga. This all mine, nigga. Yeah, you was with me. Yeah, we did what we did. But I already had a plan. As soon as we get what we want, your ass out of here. I know niggas that got backdoored way back when, nigga. This shit ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Y'all just getting a glimpse of it. Get your popcorn. I'm narrating this shit for y'all. In case y'all lost in the sauce and don't know what could possibly be done happen. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Put me back in the algorithm. Your boy back monetized, nigga. They can't keep me down. Long live Flipper, though. Straight up. Long live Flipper. I'm definitely a dog fan. He shouldn't have been done like that. That man did too much good for people. Straight up. Know what I'm saying? Straight up. I don't have a dog in the fight, but at the same time, I know one thing. That's why I got out them motherfuckers. Know what I'm saying? I got out them motherfuckers because I realized that anything that I ever did negative, that shit always came back to me. It always came back to me. And I saw it come back to my friends. Most of the niggas that I seen rob and kill, most of the niggas got killed or got long prison sentences. I know a lot of niggas that had bodies. You know where they ass at now? In motherfucking the cemetery. Went to their funerals. When I went to their funerals, the preacher ain't had nothing good to say about them. Nigga, my brother-in-law was like that, nigga. That nigga got killed, nigga. I knew since I was 12, nigga. We got kids from 2 sisters. He got 3, and I got 2 from the other sister. Nigga, and he was like that. When he got killed, nigga, motherfuckers made fake Facebook pages talking and celebrating his death. Celebrating. They was happy he was gone. Because he terrorized the city just that bad. Motherfuckers was cheering. It's a cold world out there in them streets. The streets don't love nobody. For real. Get your ass back on. Listen, if you lucky enough, if you blessed enough to have been out there and made it, and get your ass back, start you a business, find you a way, and let them have that shit. And if you done been out there, you got you some money, cause that's what the objective be. A lot of us just get caught up in them motherfuckers, but that shit ain't supposed to be for a long time. You know what I'm talking about? That shit ain't supposed to be for a lifetime. You supposed to get in them motherfuckers. If you gonna get in them, know what you getting yourself into, get in them bitches, get you some money, and get the fuck on. Cause you're gonna get robbed, you gonna go to jail, know what I'm talking about, and you might get killed. Anything else, the whole time you out there, you playing Russian roulette. And those of us who been in the streets, we knew. I used to slip. I'm gonna tell you something. Every time I used to go out the door to go hustle, you know what I say? Lord, please protect me in these mean streets. See how quick it just rolled off my tongue? Because I said that shit for years. And when I used to get home, I say, Lord, thank you for blessing me to make it home. I said it to myself or to God. Because every day I went out them bitches, I knew there was a chance that I may not come back. You know how I knew? Because the same dudes that I was hanging around with, that was being with me every day, I was watching different wild-ass scenarios happen to them to where they didn't make it home. I'd be like, what? You'll get a phone call and you'll be done just been shooting dice with your dog on the block in a big dice game. He'll peel off and tell you he finna go to a bitch house. 3 hours later, you'll get a phone call. Oh man, you know Junebug got killed. What? He was just right here. How it happened? And then they'll tell you the story. You'll be like, what? If he just would have stayed here with us, he'd be alive. And all the stories be wild. All the stories be. So when I saw that, I realized, damn, that could be me. I can't predict how this shit gonna go down. So let me lessen my chances. Even though we all gotta go, we gonna go one day any goddamn way. It is things that you could do to speed this shit up. If you standing on your porch, the likelihood of you is less than if your ass standing out there in the middle of the highway. Same thing with life. Same thing with life. So it is ways that you can speed this shit up. So I'm just telling y'all. So back to Big Jook. In my opinion, he might have been backdoored. He might have been backdoored. He might have been backdoored. Let's see if we can listen to some more words. Let's see if we can find some more reports about what could have possibly happened to Big Jook. I'm gonna go to Memphis News. Memphis News been rocking out for a while.
What's going on, bro? It's your boy, Memphis Street News, and today we talking about your boy, man, Big Jook, and apparently, man, I don't know the situation. I don't know his condition or anything, man, but reports are coming in, man. Big Jook, Gotti's big brother has been shot, bro. Now, I mean, man, Big Jook, he's one of those big dogs in CMG. You know, he handles, the business for CMG artists. And you know what I mean, bro? He was a big target in the city. You know, he apparently was dissing Paper Route, dissing guys like Young Dolph, of course. And, he was in the picture with the murder suspects of Young Dolph. So, this isn't a surprise. He could be in a big amount of other things, you know what I'm saying, man? But it's crazy. Every day something is happening in Memphis. We aren't too far from, New Year's. New Year's was just last week, a couple weeks ago, and this is already happening. It just shows you how much Memphis probably got in store, man. Your favorite rapper might end up getting hurt anytime this year. A lot of people might end up leaving this year. We don't know what could happen, bro. Now, hopefully Big Jook, he survives this and, can get out of Memphis. A lot of people are saying, why is Big Jook even in Memphis? And, his brother, Gotti, doesn't even reside in Memphis. It's going to be a lot of discussion in these comments. I can already see it, man. But hopefully, bro, I hope Big Jook is okay. I send my condolences out to CMG, the CMG family, and hopefully they get all this handle, bro, man. This is wild. This is crazy information. I did not expect to see this pop down my timeline, man. But yeah, bro.
Man, Big Jook flying around with baby wings on, singing all day, right now. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, I know people don't like to hear that positive shit. You know what I'm saying? I know that. I'm learning about the internet. The internet likes to hear drama. The internet likes to hear conflict and shit like that, right? Death, shootings, shit like that, right? But I feel like it'll be irresponsible of me not to give some sort of advice when I'm doing these videos for people who may need to hear this. You feel what I'm saying? In a roundabout way, y'all. Let me let y'all in on something. I done did so much shit in my past, right? Till I feel guilty. You know what I'm saying? I feel guilty. You know what I mean? And the reason why I feel guilty is because I ain't have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was a choice, right? And I paid for a lot of them. But I don't know if my debt is paid. I don't know. No dude that was in the streets doing whatever they was doing, no, right? What Tupac say, and I always have to worry about the payback. Some punk that I roughed up way back, coming back after all these years. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. That's the way it is. See how Pac died, didn't you? Payback. Kick that dude, beat that dude up, pop, 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 pop. It was the same night. So I feel like maybe me shedding a positive light on some of these situations and giving my advice and trying my best to try to enlighten some of the people that might be out there going down this path that I've been down or worse. I feel like maybe that's me kind of like, trying to pay some of that debt off. You feel what I'm saying? Am I paying it off? I don't know. That's not up for me to decide. That's up for God, the universe. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that's just I feel I have a conscience for the shit. So that's part of the reason why I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know people don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do it any motherfucking way. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is my platform. You feel what I'm saying? I have a son. You know what I'm saying? 2 sons. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't want nothing to happen to them, and I don't want them to be out there doing nothing to your babies, and I don't want none of your babies to be doing nothing to my babies. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's who out there doing it. Those our babies doing it to each other. Cousins doing the cousins, all of that type of shit. Homeboys doing the homeboys, 2 homeboys' sons beefing, trying to kill each other. All that type of shit. They might have been, their daddies might have been best friends, but their sons might be mortal enemies. This is the shit that happened. So, I'm gonna end this live, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start another live. Now, the next live I do is gonna be on StreamYard, and I'm gonna be able to pull some of you guys up on the panel so you guys can give y'all opinions as to what y'all think may have happened. I just want to put my face on this one because I know y'all like to see my face. Y'all, that when I was doing it with the StreamYard shit, that shit, it had got kind of like blah. So, I wanted to get back in front of the camera. But yeah, when you out there doing these things, y'all, I just want you to know it's a debt to be paid. It's a debt to be paid. Now, you can do what you want to do. You got free will. But I want you to be cognizant and know that it's a debt to be paid. And it ain't even these things. It's anything negative. I promise you. Anything that you doing negative that you shouldn't be doing, you putting out that negative energy in the universe, it's a debt to be paid. So when you're making the choice to do what you want to do, and these things are negative, I want you to understand that one day that debt gonna have to be paid. It's gonna have to be paid. Karma is real. That debt gonna have to be paid. Pay attention. We done seen these situations happen over and over. I love King Von music, but I saw King Von taunt and make fun and and laugh at the destruction that he had caused in different people's lives, taking different people away from their loved ones for whatever reason. Now we see what happened to him, right? Then somebody leaked his autopsy photos as a joke, so the world could see. But it was so the world could see what happens, or what could possibly happen, or what happens to people when they doing these type of things. See, we think that we invincible. We think that even if you done did something, you done changed somebody, you done took somebody away from it, you done unalive somebody, you think you God. You're not. Anybody can be God. We see Big Jook got. We seen your King Von got. And it's done been many more in the past. It's gonna be many more in the future. People bigger and better than them that get God. Pablo Escobar got. Nobody is above reproach. So when you're woofing and talking all this shit back and forth to somebody and all of that there, just know it may not work out the way you think. You can have 1,000 guns, 1,000 rounds of ammo, 100-foot soldiers. It can happen. What that nigga name from Atlanta who killed, he got killed. He jumped on a nigga, no plug. He jumped on a nigga, no plug, at the studio. They beat your no plug up at the Bankroll Fresh. Bankroll Fresh. They beat no plug up in the studio, ran him out the studio, no plug, jumped in his car, was hauling ass. When he was hauling ass, Bankroll Fresh ran out the studio, went to shooting at the car. No plug, shot back, like running away, like leaving, shot back, one bullet, hit goddamn Bankroll Fresh and killed him. No plug didn't even go to jail. He free right motherfucking now. You see what I'm saying? It don't always go how you think it's gonna go. No way did Bankroll Fresh think he was gonna die that night. He had the numbers. It was more of them. They had them beat the nigga up. They had the guns. They had everything. One motherfucking bullet while the man was leaving. He didn't even know he killed him. He didn't even know he killed him. That's the universe for y'all. I just keep trying to tell y'all. All of these situations, being that I've seen a lot of situations, but all these situations, I store them in my memory banks. I store them in my memory banks because life is for learning. I'm not saying you ain't gonna have to do what you gotta do. Somebody might mess with your kid, mess with your daughter, something like that. I'm saying make sure you be thinking. Sometimes you got to fall on the sword. You a man, so you got to protect your family. Sometimes you got to go out. Sometimes as a man, your job is to die for your family. You got to be willing to accept that. If you're a man. But don't crash out doing it. Try to do it the way, if you're going to do something, try to do it the way you can get away with it. That's all I'm saying. Know what I'm saying? And don't be out there just doing shit just to do shit. Know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to y'all, man. I'm going to do another live in a little bit. I'm finna get a little bit more information. Next time it's going to be on StreamYard where you guys can come up and we can talk about it. Like, share, comment to this video. Chill.